At the 4 o'clock channel, I am your Santana man. Right now, we are diving back into Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. Now, we about to enter day 2, and this is the trial. We got all the evidence that we need, man. You better get you some snacks, dinner, breakfast, lunch, something to drink, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some smoke, whatever. Hey, some fruit, hey, whatever you do. But we about to dive into this joint, man. Appreciate everybody tuned in. Let's do it. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, room. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Faye. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, so Edward, better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be only in an instant. Mr. Edward, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edwards. Let's begin with it. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. About to get your ass, boy. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye. Why, we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Faye at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. That last part sounded very fishy, Your Honor. Cross-examination what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in the testimony. Schmack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Press. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, Pa, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure if I did much though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. Miss Maya Faye and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, Carl, you you act dumb, you only get so far. Their funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair. You two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. You should pick my points to press with a little more care. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why, we had a witness account describing her. Hold on, just 1 second. Yeah. If I heard it correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, right? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure ain't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in the testimony, Your Honor. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. You ain't even find it. I found it. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, defense may begin its cross-examination. Get your ass. First of all, I found it. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just related, though? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think over the facts before making accusations. I don't think that one man was with the judge. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Huh. Then who did write the smarty pants? Who? Damn. Killer. Anyone can see that. You're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy? Please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence should open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Oh, on it, the word Maya was written in clear blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. What kind of tests were these again? What kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits of blood and the, hemoglobins, hemoglobin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. Let me continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I look forward to your next evaluation, as you should. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. When she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you know it was her? Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down her name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order. That's right, what he said. This is whole testimony? Okay. There has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Death was instantaneous. So, hold on. He died, the victim wrote the killer's name. That's not true. Because how would she have wrote the killer's name if her death was instantaneous? Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. But what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But, no buddy. Your way out of this one, detective. Sir. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day of the murder. Hold on. It was it the day after? It was the day after the murder. Oh damn. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being, oh shit, that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Death at 9 p.m. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. Here, Lioness, you forged your evidence. There's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. Oh, wait. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you had something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call his next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. I'm about to get her ass. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from when talking, winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. It's not good. It's already confused out of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room, T. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from Fay Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Alright, let's get it. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in a defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's how I saw every little bitsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. looked out the window, you know.
Hold it!
Press. Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? She can't get out of this question that easily.
Sort of, you know, I had a feeling.
I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press her a little harder on this one. Go for it. See how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at the time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with your trivial questions. I really... Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl. What about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
Hold it!
How do you know she was the defendant?
You know, she had the girl's physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof. It's right. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning of this? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean...
Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have not noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Roy, what are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
The testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and then ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, kind of statue clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not starting? Teehee.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin with the cross-examination. Get you, bitch.
I did see everything, I did. The the victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Is that right? As in your rights, as you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right hand. Right.
Satisfied, Mr. Wright. Please continue.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun.
What happened then?
And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock on the kind of statue clock. The thinker, I think.
Clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
That clock, the kind of statue clock thinker, I think.
How would she have known, though? Like, how would she have known who's the thinker statue? Like, how would she have known?
Objection!
Miss May, what you just said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock? Or know it's a clock?
Objection!
I'm on her ass, boy. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that is important. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. We will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. Please stop me there to try to be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... 'cause I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time.
Oh my god. So you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Faye & Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. But you could easily have heard the clock. Oh, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly just take a look right now? Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is, as the defense says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, you must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes. I can, Your Honor. I can, Your Honor. Impossible, of course. Come on your ass, Mr. Edgeworth. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Wing.
Take that!
Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Yes. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention? Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take out the clockwork. Sorry. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. Which store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That makes sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Bro.
What? Like, matter of fact, hold on. Just because she's seen it before don't mean nothing. Oh, he said, how did she know it was a clock? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before. This directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that proved the witness had not seen the clock before. Hold on. Oh, yeah, because it's made by Larry Butts, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. The one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Damn, she's just bouncing.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Ass. Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did, teehee.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? So mean. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. This is a familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her own hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Order. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker. Oh, damn. Yeah, I fucked up. That's when you heard it. It wouldn't have rung because the battery was
Objection!
You truly are a work of art, Mr. Wright. What's that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved the thinker was empty. Oh, of course it couldn't ring. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. Okay. She can't prove it. She did it.
It would be my pleasure.
No way.
This way, Mr. Lawyer. Teehee, didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy.
Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene rock solid. Alright, so she was... Mr. Wright, you just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. If that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did a witness know the thinker was a clock? Hold on. That wiretap, she could have been listening. The only thing I can think of. Have a look at this.
Oh, that?
I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is this. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone. Were you not?
Oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm surely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have nothing. You still have one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Your cell phone. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker. It tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Ooh, Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you lawyer?
Ooh.
It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tapping her irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgewood wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. PHEONIX being an ass. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court?
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, think of something. Call the bellboy as well. Continue pressing her ass. Right, on with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May had admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance to the case at hand, murder. There's no way you can prove any connection. Oh, this can't be the end. I'm out of evidence. Then I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call? None, Your Honor. She's the last. What? But that means... Maya's guilty? Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The defendant would like to call the bellboy after all. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy and Miss April May's alibi proved to be solid, then by default, your client, Miss May Faye, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth, he's got me backed into a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like the bellboy. Yes, sir. We received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gateway Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Let's get this shit popping, man. Everybody like and sub up to your boy. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Make sure you get your snacks and stuff, because it's about to, I don't know how this is about to be, but let's go. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. Oh, yeah. What exactly is it that you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check guests in, check guests out. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. 9 on the dot? 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, that's the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. She's something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. I wish you'd be so particular about the time. I delivered the ice to our guest, Miss May herself. This bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie. I have to find something to use in his testimony. One more time. Press him until he spills the beans on his tea. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gateway Hotel, has been in business for generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Alright, let's see. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I check her in, I saw her stunning radiance, but also I heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? She asked for iced coffee you brought her at 9 on the dot, sir.
I brought it to her precisely at the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Hold it!
You are sure it was Miss May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely, huh? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir, more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prime demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the public to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this tedious cross-examination here. It wasn't bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait. Yes. Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check it. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was she was a bit beautiful and a beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there. What did he just say? What did you just say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objection. Objection. This will answer the question. Yes, I see it. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Damn! That's not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. What, you fool! Ooh. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room. Man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, would you... Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person who was involved in that. We have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Who is this other person? Simple. It was
checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as he had previously revealed, Miss May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The Melvin saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. I suppose you'd like it if it was too late. After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from his court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright, you're amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, sent shivers up my spine.
You say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well,
No.
no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead? That man with Miss May is the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway,
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms from work everywhere.
she's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later.
Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
Ask for a full report of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony are all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this would do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Yo, appreciate everybody got a chance to watch this jump, man. Like it, sub up to your boy, help me build a channel for the community. I hope y'all enjoyed this jump. Take your time, protect your energy. I'm gonna see you on the next video. Yeah.